You got to go through it. Greetings, everyone. This is Staying in the Light, your host, Mr. Kaiser. How's everybody today? Okay, I'm going to talk about learn helplessness. You know, you can be taught to be helpless. You know that? Helplessness is not a normal condition. It is something people are taught to do. For example, you depend on a government check every month. You depend on it. You can't do nothing if you don't get that check every month. And you do this for years. That's learned helplessness. Why? Because intelligence demands that you be free, that you be wealthy, that you don't want to be in a condition where somebody can determine whether you live or die. It's the same idea why I'm trying to understand why somebody who's incarcerated for some time, they never went to the law library and worked their own case and figure out how to get out. I mean, come on. You got time. They got law books there. You don't have nothing else to do but study. That's learned helplessness. You spend years talking about your crooked lawyer and you locked up, refuse to study for yourself. You know, a lot of jailhouse lawyers do pretty good because they applied time. They made time serve them. They didn't serve time. If you're incarcerated and you're not trying to solve your own case, you're serving time. I mean, there's always a way. There's always a way. You got to have a will. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you say, hey, man, I was framed, I don't belong here. The lawyer tricked me. Whatever. Okay, now you're incarcerated. Why don't you spend your time trying to figure out how to get out without the lawyers? Because you've been taught to be helpless and complain. So you should count it as a blessing that you miss your benefits this month. Maybe you think about it and say, wait a minute, I can go buy me some seeds. Listen now, giving y'all a remedy. I can go buy me some seeds, vegetable seeds. You know, it takes long to grow fruit trees, but you can buy some vegetable seeds, pumpkin seeds. I've done it. In a few weeks, you have your own food. You have enough food. If you can get together with some people and buy some chickens, just a few chickens, you can have eggs every day. Come on now. If you bought a big bulk of rice, beans, yeah, you might not like it every day, but you got something to eat. It don't cost that much. It costs less than the money you spend wasting on these, what they call it, it's poison basically. Anything in the package that's not natural is poison. Don't believe me, do your own research. But they got you following this American diet, meaning you got to eat first thing in the morning. Who's hungry in the first thing in the morning? I'm not. I'm never hungry first thing in the morning. So you eat first thing in the morning, then about 12 you become sleepy. You know, eat when your body tells you you're hungry. Stop following what everybody tells you to do. Okay, what everybody talking about in here? What's going on? I see some hearts. Okay, that means you love what I'm talking about. Okay. I don't understand what you're saying in Arabic, but I want to welcome you if you understand what I'm saying in English. Thank you for coming by. I'm working on it. Okay, what you say is hello, mate. Watch my last video. I talk about that word hello, why you shouldn't use it. Okay, we're not having church up in here. Christianity is a slave making religion. We're nobody's slave up in here. You let God, people who use God because they don't want to do anything themselves to change the world. They blame the world on God. No, God didn't make the world the way it is. You did. Because you don't want to do what's right. You want to just talk about God and not do anything for yourself. If you're not doing nothing for yourself, you're not doing nothing for anybody else. So get that slave, get your slavery behind out of here. We're free people here. And anyway you talking religion, you're trying to enslave somebody. Yeah, we understand your game. We're free thinkers here. And why you have the need to push your religion on somebody else? What's this about you want everyone to believe like you believe? They call that, you know what they call that? Insecurity. They call that evil. Because you say, oh, what I got is not good enough. You got to have what I have. You got to take my religion. That's what they did to the indigenous people. They said, you don't need your religion, take mine. However, it was under threat of death. Under the threat of death, they brought us Christianity. And you would dare to bring it to me, a free man? And my ancestors was forced into it by death? And you dare bring that religion to me? And they're killing my people in Africa right now because the missionaries brought Christianity to them. Now the Muslim killing the Christians. It's sick. It's evil. So stop teaching religion. There's nothing good religion can do for anybody. Nothing. But enslaved, that's not good. So stop trying to make a slave. There's no slaves for you to make. You're sick. You are sick. You need help. You are mentally ill. If you talk about John 3:16, you are mentally ill. And God is going to punish you. Yeah, the God you talking about, I need, He's going to punish you for your evil wickedness. Because I have no need for nobody to believe like I believe. You believe whatever you want, but don't try to push it on somebody else. That's an insecure mind. That's an evil mind. And I will continue to talk about you as long as you bring that mess up in here. This is a holy place. Okay, I'm out of here because the room has been contaminated. The room has been contaminated. People talk about Jesus and walk over their brothers and sisters every day. People talk about Jesus, but they don't feed the homeless. They don't feed the homeless. They don't care about people on the street. I see y'all walk by people every day. Won't give somebody on the street a dime or a penny, and you gonna come talking about Jesus. Do you know Jesus was a black man? So you mistreating Jesus. How can you talk about Jesus and you mistreat your fellow man? Jesus looked like me. Think I need Jesus? I am Jesus. Jesus is a state of mind. It's not a person. It's Christ consciousness that you can never have because you stuck on a person. You're stuck on a person, meaning you've never grown up. You've never grown up to embrace ideals. And it's sad because people like you are the reason why the world's in condition it's in. You're personal. You take everything personal. You reduce the world to a person. It's not about you. It's not about you. You are very insignificant on this earth. You see how y'all got me to go in? That's what I like when people come in here. I don't care what you bring, truth or falsehood. I'm going to teach on it because this is my forum. This is my forum. It's not yours. If you want to teach Christianity, then you go to somebody who want to be taught Christianity. This is a non-religious forum here. So let that be a lesson to you. Do not go where you're not invited. We're not making no slaves over here. Okay, thank y'all for stopping by. And don't let him distract from the real message. The real message is do not be someone who's taught to be helpless. Help yourself. Right now, you got some change in your pocket. Go buy some seeds and grow some food. Yeah, you can grow some vegetables. In a few weeks, before your check comes, if it comes, we don't know how long this is going to be locked down, but you're going to be eating your own food that you grew. And you won't have to depend on somebody to snap you out of. We're trying to snap you out of your trance. Talking about snap. Next come crackle. After they snap you, they're gonna crackle you and pop you. So I talked about this already. But I thank y'all when y'all come in with these idiotic comments. It's good, it's all good because I can teach on it. You see how vivid I get, how lively I get when you start trying to make me your slave? When you start because the first thing you do when you want to conquer people, you want to make them docile. You want to make them so they don't fight back. You want to take away their fighting spirit and get them looking up in the sky. And then you send in the military while they're looking in the sky praying. You just come and shoot them down because you got them distracted. Yeah, that's the way y'all do it. Y'all have caused havoc on this earth with that religion that don't even look like you. Nobody in the Bible looked like you, but you took it and weaponized it. You took Christianity and weaponized it against the very people who brought it to you. We brought you all these religions. You didn't bring nothing. Well, I'm not going to teach too much on that. Just remember, we brought you out of the dark ages into the light. We brought you languages. We taught you how to be civilized. We taught you how to bathe, how to wash yourself. And in return, you do not honor your father and mother. You put us under your feet, mock us for civilizing you. Yeah, maybe we made a mistake civilizing you because you have never learned to be civilized. It's beyond some people to even practice uh, other people have freedoms. America is built on freedom of religion. And you got people who go around out of their way to try to push their religion on somebody else. This is America. This is not no religious state. What's wrong with you? Where do these people come from? They can't be human. Okay, thank y'all for listening. I hope you were entertained. And don't believe nothing I say. Do your own research.